guys, what is up? I am trying so hard with my voice. There it went normal for a little bit. I just want you guys to know that I love you so much. I did 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar and about, ugh. So whatever I can do to try and get this voice going, I'm willing to do it. So welcome in, guys. It is Monday Motivation. I am Pamela, your host for Monday Motivation, as I am for all Monday Motivation. Make sure you do all the YouTubey things. You subscribe to the channel, ring the bell to be notified every time I upload new content or go live. And if you wouldn't mind, give me a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate that. Welcome to all my OGs. You know who you are. And also, welcome to the playback crew. So if you cannot catch me live, you can always watch the playback. It's always worth the watch. Even I watch my own playbacks to get motivated. So welcome. I could not do all of this without you guys. So I greatly, sincerely appreciate y'all being here. So tonight, so far, we have Jimmy Mac. When are you coming back? It just doesn't sound the same with his voice, I don't think. Maybe it does. I think we still got Tammy in the house. Hey, Tammy. What time are y'all heading back tomorrow? That's what I want to know. We got Rosebud. Hey, Rosebud. Welcome in. There's my sister, Cool Ranch Dorito. Welcome. I know you might be bouncing back and forth, and that's okay if you are. I have a really, really good message for you guys tonight, and I cannot wait to share more of it. I was getting myself motivated when I was typing the notes up. Hey, Marlene, welcome in. Good to see you. I got my hot tea. And in case y'all missed it, I did 2 shots of apple cider vinegar. About made myself sick. Whatever I can do, right? Been doing lemon and tea. Everything that y'all have told me. I've raised my voice. I've shut up for a little bit. But, it'll get here eventually. Kathy, sweet, how are you? No, it doesn't hurt when I talk at all. It's just here. It does not hurt whatsoever. Thank you, Jimmy. You motivate me every day. Thanks for being there for me during my recent heartbreak. Anytime, buddy. Anytime. Hey, Shelby, welcome. Thank you so much. I'm excited. I cannot wait. There's one thing I look forward to all the time is doing the family marathons. Cool Ranch is going to be in there as well. And 38 more people as well will be there. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, that's Reseller Family Marathon. It's going to be November 3rd and the 4th. It'll be on 2 different channels. And usually they start about 1-ish or so on Friday, and they go until they get to the 20th person. And then they repeat that Saturday. Again, 20 more resellers. Each reseller has 30 minutes. And of course, we cannot tell you what time we are going to be on. They have asked us not to do that, so that way we can support all the resellers that go on the Reseller Family Marathon. I always get those words backwards. Thank you, Kathy. I'll be so glad. Either when it comes back or if it just levels out. That's all I ask. Hey, Selena. There's my girl. Welcome in. Awesome videos. Love it. Hey, Lisa D. Welcome in. Good to see you. So, guys, again, I've got my tea. Pull up a comfy chair or get your comfy couch or get your comfy bed, whatever you want to be in. Grab you something to drink, whatever your drink of choice is. Have some comfy clothes on. And like I said, get ready to be motivated tonight. I'm really liking tonight's message. So, all right. I think I've got everybody. I think. I've been working on shipping, guys. So if you bought something, all that's going to be going out this week. That's the only good thing about working from home is I've been able to stay on top of my shipping. And that's what I dread going back a week from today. So in other news, I'm getting my hair done tomorrow. So that's going to be all brightened up and pretty again. So I cannot wait. So tomorrow night, Rita, the Buddha Chick, and I will be going live. So come and check out both of our hairs. You know, we both have the wild hair colors. All right, we're going to get started. One more drink of tea. I'll probably drink it the whole night, so keep the voice strong. All right, guys. I hope everyone had an awesome weekend. Quick announcement. If you're looking for more motivation, I encourage you to like my Facebook, Scooterrenee LLC. The information is below in the description. Hey, buddy, how are you? I don't know if you want me to say your name or not, but hey. Did I see somebody else pop in? Maybe it was just him. Okay. But again, Facebook page is listed below in the description. Also, this is a shameless plug for me. But I am looking for three people who would like to be a part of my test drive, my guinea pigs, my test trial, whatever you want to call it, for my coaching program. We would likely start up in November. These will be one-on-one coaching, just you and me, nobody else. We'll do it on Zoom, strictly confidential. No information will be shared. I will, like I said, do these through Zoom meetings, and these would probably have to be an early evening meeting, so like about 5-ish or 6, since I do work during the day or maybe even the weekend. I need people who are wanting to work on themselves with guidance from me, but also let me try this out on you is what I'm looking for. Giving me some feedback where needed. So if you would like to do this and be one of my 3 for free, we would, like I said, meet once a week and decide how many weeks to meet to accomplish whatever goal you're wanting to try to meet for yourself. If you would like to take advantage of this offer, please email me at scooterrenee.llc@gmail.com, which is right here on my screen or down below in the information. I am doing this because I'm getting ready to launch my coaching website as well. I've got it ready to go. All I got to do is hit publish. And once I get some people on there, I would like, obviously to have a review on there too. Just you could say that I did a great job, or you can give me a bad review. But hopefully you wouldn't, right? But again, like I said, I will be publishing my website soon, and you're welcome to book an appointment on there if you find a need for my services in the future. But at that point, there will be a charge. The first meeting will just be an introduction type meeting to each other, what your needs are, how can I coach you, and then we agree or not agree to go from there. But right now, again, if you would like to be one of my 3 test clients for free, email me below, scooterrenee.llc@gmail.com, or if you know someone that could simply use my services, then by all means, please feel free to refer me and have them reach out to me. Okay, again, that was a shamelessly plug for me, but I do want to make this offer. It is a limited time offer, so I am asking if you could please reply by October 23rd, that's a week from today, so I can go ahead and get November's schedule, and then we'll move on from there. Okay? So again, if you're interested, just send me an email, let me know you're interested, and then I'll contact you, and we'll get everything set up. All right. I know you're a big guinea pig, Selena. So, also, I am offering coaching group through my YouTube channel as one of the member perks. It is $99, and we will go a month, which will be once a week. And then at the end of the month, I will ask you either A, make sure you cancel so you're not charged another month for the $99, or B, if you feel it is helpful, then you can continue the perk until it's no longer needed. Make sense? Oh, so that's going on as well. I'm really trying to kick this coaching off because it's something I have a great desire for. So you'll all hear about that some more. So let's get to tonight's topic. I don't think I'm missing anybody. I think I said hello to everybody. No, I did not. I don't think I did. I'll go back and look. Did you send it to Facebook or Instagram? Let me know. All right. So we are going to be discussing tonight allow and receive. So when we say the word allow, we are saying that we accept or agree that something is true or correct for us. And when we say the word receive, we are saying that we are taking into one's possession something that's being offered or something that's being delivered to us, which is what we mean by receive. Okay, all right. Again, tonight's topic is allow and receive. So when I say that, I'm really saying we are allowing to receive whatever is being offered to us. We choose to allow or receive, whether it's negative or positive. But you guys know that I don't like negative. So let's start here, okay? Here we go. Positive spot thought. Allow others to give you loving care. Receive without guilt or apologies. And man, I know there are a lot of us that are having to go through this, or we've been through it recently. The law of receiving is we must give in order to receive. However, we need to let go and not being attached to what we want to receive too obsessively. We need to trust that the universe will somehow give us what we want, and all we need to do is to be ready to receive it. How much we receive will be limited to how much we allow it. You can only give what you allow yourself to receive. You can only receive what you're willing to give. Okay, so tonight I'm really asking for the chat. You guys on the other screen, I'm really asking y'all to participate. It's just answers, there's nothing else. Nothing scary. You're not coming live with me or anything like that, so it's real easy. But I'm revamping my whole Monday motivation. This is what I've been working up to. So you guys can really take part of it and just not be daydreaming on me. Okay? All right? So let me ask you guys a question. Is that okay with you? Let me know in chat. There's your first one, guys. Is it okay if I ask you a question? I want you guys, Corinne says, okay. I want you guys to think about what would your life be like as you look forward into the future if you made a decision that you are not going to allow your fears to stop you. As you look forward to the future, that you're going to make the decision that you're not going to allow fear to stop you. What would your life be like? Hey, Wing, welcome in. If there was no obstacles in your way, if nothing was able to stop you, what would your life be like? I mean, I think we can all agree that life throws us challenges, all different kinds of challenges, the good and the bad, the positive and the negative. So I'm challenging you tonight to accept, to allow those challenges, and then allowing yourself to receive and believe that you can overcome those challenges. Selena says it all the time. And it goes with that about overcoming those challenges. They're nothing but feathers, if y'all remember that episode. Challenges are nothing but feathers if you look at them that way. Happy. Selena says less stressful, hopefully no seizures. There you go. So listen, guys, there are plenty of opportunities to get discouraged. Plenty. To lose your passion and think that what you are trying to allow and receive of the challenges, that is just not meant to be. But I'm here to tell you that that is a lie. I see all three of my children more often. There you go. You have to make up your mind that you're going to allow and receive, no matter what, to reach the destiny that you're wanting to get to. If there's a destiny that you're trying to get to, put me in the chat. If there is a destiny that you are trying to reach right now, tonight, today, put me in the chat. This is where the participation really comes in. Just put me. Oh, I'm sorry, Rosebud. Definitely add you to my prayers list, Rosebud. There we go. Selena says me. If there is a destiny that you are trying to get to, where you are going to allow and receive no matter what, that's where I want the me to come in. Did you guys know that if you give up after the first time, or the 6th time, or the 40th time, what that means is you just simply didn't want it bad enough? There's Lisa D, me. You didn't want to allow yourself to walk through what needed to be walked through. Excuse me, and receive the goodness from overcoming the challenge. So, for example, let's take my reselling business, for example. If I gave up after not making a sale at day 1, at day 6, or day 40, and I just shut it all down because I refuse to allow the challenge or receive it, then I wouldn't still be doing this 6 years later, right? Right, guys? There's no way any of us would still be doing something if we just gave up on it, so forget it. I cannot tell you guys how many times I have fallen and got back up after an idea that I had that I just thought was going to work and it didn't work. After a sale fell through, I think some of y'all know this. I don't know if all of y'all know this, but I used to sell Pamper Chef. And you all know what that is, right? Pamper Chef is kitchen tools. And you cook using those kitchen tools. You do demonstrations in front of people. So, but I sold Pamper Chef for 4 years. And I started out passionate about it at the very beginning. Because as you all know, in MLM, which is multi-level marketings, they are very, very good at dropping and dangling those carrots right out in front of you. And I like carrots. But with Pamper Chef, I reached the carrots that I wanted. I wanted to be top seller in my group with my director. I wanted to be top seller in her group. There was probably about 30, 40 of us in that group, if not more, give or take. I wanted to be the top seller. And when you got to be the top seller, you got a nice little apron and it said top seller. And you got to keep that apron and wear it at all your shows so everybody knew that you were the top seller. So I got that apron and I wore it very happily. And then I had to get like 2 people to sign up underneath me to get the other apron that said feature director. And so I got that apron. And I think you had to have 5 or so to go to director. And I maybe got up to 4. But I never truly wanted to be a director because absolutely loved my director. And she is still selling Pepper Chef. I think she's been selling Pepper Chef for 30 years. I mean, for a long time, right after Pepper Chef started. So, but I got those carrots and everything. But guess what? Now I hate to cook. I absolutely hate it. And I cooked for all those shows because I had to do a ton of shows, either catalog or in front of people, but I did more in front of people because you cook for them and everybody wants the food, regardless if they're buying or not. But I had to do a ton of shows in order to get that apron, obviously. Um, and I had to cook for all those people, and I didn't know. And I now hate cooking. I hate it. Robert luckily cooks for us if we don't eat out or whatever, because I just refuse. I mean, I can fix myself something small if I want to, if we're doing whatevers, but I don't care to cook for anybody. So, but it just wasn't something that I stayed passionate about. And I also know one other thing. I was not meant to sell real estate. And that's okay because honestly, I know I wasn't passionate about it. I didn't want to know what kind of crown molding or what type of flooring or, sizes of bedrooms or whatever the case may be. I just wanted to pass to say that I passed and get my license. No, I sold one house and I spent so much money promoting myself, getting my name out there and everything. And I had 2 or 3 other properties, but I sold one and I just wanted to sell, but I got out of it. I spent 1 year in real estate and realized that that was way more money than what I wanted to spend. Selena said I gave up on my YouTube channel a while ago, but I stuck in there. There you go. You can always come back, right? I mean, that's the beautiful thing about YouTube. Take a break when you need to take a break, but you can come back. So being an entrepreneur, being a seller of something, it's just in my blood. It was in my dad's blood because he was a salesman all his life. He sold anywhere from food to restaurants and stuff, all the way up to light bulbs is how he ended his life, was selling light bulbs. So it's been in my blood to sell things. But I kept pivoting to something else until something stuck. Obviously, reselling stuck. I love it. But I allowed and I received that, hey, I wasn't meant to sell houses. I don't enjoy cooking. But I do know one thing that I'm meant for something greater. And if you believe that for yourself, put I in the chat, put I. If you believe that you're meant for something greater, put I. And I don't know about you, but I just got chills from that. Who is going to say I? I will say I. I know I was meant for something greater. Do I know exactly what that greater thing is? Maybe. But I know I'm meant for it. There we go. Selena says I. And guys, this is what I hope to do every week is to get y'all to participate, put in certain words or answers, whatever. Hey, Ashley Pope, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. I'm waiting for it to pop up over on StreamYard. There it goes. So Ashley says, her first time here, welcome in. And I think I got your information though, so let me give you a wrench. I think. I'll have to look. So welcome in, Ashley. Good to see you. She said, I've sold soap for over 20 years, but my health is making me want to do resale. I've always done sales of some kind. I fear being seen on camera is my big fear. And Ashley, you don't even have to show your face on camera. You can just show your hands. You don't even have to show your face anymore. Some people really like seeing who the seller is, so maybe you just show it at the very beginning or show it at the very end or don't do it at all. That's what's so great about this. It is yours. It is nobody else's channel. You do it how you see that it fits for you. So if you want to show your face for 5 seconds or not, that is up to you, my friend. Show your hands. I've seen everybody do it, so you can do it, and I'd be more than happy to help you, give you more advice or anything. Yeah, you're so funny, 710. Welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. All right. Thank you guys for welcoming Ashley, making her feel welcome. Okay, so you see that there should be something you're believing for that you are absolutely relentless on. You're not going to let anybody talk you out of it or anything. I use my feet to sell with. It's not like those feet fetish communities type things. I mean, that really does exist. There are people that make thousands of dollars showing their feet, and certain people are interested in. I had a friend that was doing it, and someone said, I want you to put those shoes on, but I want you to jump in a mud puddle, and I want you to send those shoes to me. I mean, there are some crazy people out there, and we won't go into the other stuff that you can also sell, but it's out there. Wait, that's a different problem, right? Oh, that's awesome, Ashley. I know I've seen you around, so just practice with it. I mean, you don't have to go live to do that. Just kind of get comfortable, whichever way you decide that you want to do that. Hey, Deborah, welcome in. What do you mean it's blocking you again? Who's blocking you? Or is it where you get that little red arrow where it's like it won't let you, you got to retype it? Oh, thank you, Kathy. Don't forget the thumbs up. So, you got to be absolutely relentless on something that you're believing for yourself. Oh, that didn't work. Okay. Well, let me retweak it. Let me pivot to something else. Let me allow to acknowledge that it didn't work and receive the next idea or thought to trying something else. The red X error. Yes, I get that ever so often. Right, Ashley. It's amazing what people will watch. Like, there's one guy on YouTube that has thousands, and I mean thousands, of followers that watch him sleep at night. He gets ready for bed. You see all that. He gets in bed. He might say a few words, cover himself up, and that's all you see for the next however many hours he sleep. I haven't watched it all the way through because I'm like, what's the point of this? But there are people out there that will do that. And he's getting monetized because of that. So, I mean, whatever works, right? So you cannot be moved by how impossible what you want to do looks. You cannot be moved by it. That's what it means by being relentless of doing what it is that you're wanting to do. You are not discouraged because of how long it is taking. You don't give up because someone said no. When somebody tells me no, that just pushes me and says, by gosh, I'm going to prove you wrong. I'm going to do it. Watch me. And in the selling business, in the investment business, all these stockbrokers, financial advisors, etc., their titles have changed throughout the years and everything. But they have always been taught from the very get-go that it takes 9 no's and to get 1 yes. 9 no's to get 1 yes. Talk about having to have some thick skin and determination to make it in that business now. I feel sorry for the new guys that come in our office because it is so hard to get started in the investment business versus back in the 80s and the 70s. Not to mention the test that you got to take. The test is made for you not to make it. So, Selena says, my daddy said when I was little, Selena, kids bring stray dogs, stray cats, but you bring home stray people. And I guess then I want people to have loving home, or at least they are safe at my house, right? That's the way my sister-in-law is. My mama said no, and I said, I'm going to do it anyway. Well, bad decision, right? All right. But your attitude has to be that if you have to believe your entire life that you're not going to stop believing in yourself, that you're not going to take no for an answer, that you are not going to stand for mediocre or being lukewarm. Those of you that know me well know I do not like lukewarm friendships. No, don't have time for it. I don't like lukewarm. You're either in all the way or you're not. But that you are going to keep pursuing what has been put on your heart. And then nothing, and I mean nothing, can stop you. Put I in the chat if you're understanding. Do y'all understand this? That if you are absolutely relentless, that you are going to take on what's been placed on your heart. You're going to do everything that you can. You're going to not going to stop believing in yourself. You're not going to take no for an answer. If you get one no, you're going to the next. If you get another no, you're going to the next. You're just going to keep going until you get that one yes, right? So, again, put an I in chat if you are understanding this. When I worked, I took care of mentally handicapped adults, and I was a teacher for abused children. I love them, my girls, and then teaching my boys. There you go. Yes. Right, Jimmy? Yes. There we go. Selena, I. Ashley, I. Rosebud, I. Y'all are getting this. Now, oh, yes, you can fall. Do not get me wrong. You can fall. But guess what? You will stumble. We all do. You will even fall because we have all fallen. But the best thing is you can get back up again. You don't have to stay down. The question to ask yourself is, what do I really want? What am I allowing myself to receive that will help me, that will empower me? I'm not talking about that you want to be the most successful person ever, or that you just want to make your thumbprint on something, your mark on the world. But what do you really want in your life at this moment where you are? What do you really want? Another question is, who am I? Who am I allowing myself to be? Who am I that receives an offer to want more for myself? Now, when I say more, I'm not talking material things. What are you that wants more for yourself to be a better person, a better friend? Who are you that wants more to grow yourself out of your comfort zone? If that is you, put me in the chat. Put me in the chat. Hey, Echo, welcome in. Good to see you. I missed you. If you want more for yourself, and again, I'm not talking materialistic, I'm not talking financially. I mean, we all want that, right? There are things that we do want. But if you want more for yourself, deep down in yourself, if you want to get out of that comfort zone so you can grow, put me in the chat. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Thank you for participating and everything. So do you know what I want for myself? Because I'm going to tell you, obviously. For myself, I want to be a better version of myself. I want to help more. I want to do more, give more. Oprah Winfrey said, you must have some kind of vision for your life, even if you don't know the plan. You have to have a direction in which you will go. I love that. She said, you must have some kind of vision for your life, even if you don't have a plan. That is so powerful to me. My vision is I want to help enough people to get what they want because I will have everything in life that I want. My favorite quote by Zig Ziglar, and I 100% believe it. And again, I'm not talking financially. I'm talking accomplishments. I'm talking about fulfillment. I'm talking about joy, comfort, hope, love, just to name a few. That's what I want for me. I have to allow everything that comes with it, and I have to receive everything that goes with it. I don't know if y'all can see, but I literally got chills going down my arms and my legs. Selena says, I want to be a better wife, mom, friend, person, a better Christian, right? Yes. So that is what I want for myself. You know, my mom and my stepdad, when my mom and him were together before the Alzheimer's and everything, they could just leave the house for the day and they could go for a drive and not care what direction they were going. Jimmy says, I want my heart healed. Oh, Jimmy, you're going to make me cry now. But they would just get in the car and they would drive, not a care in the world or where they were going. I've never been that type of person. Nope. Nope. If I'm going somewhere, I need a plan. If we're getting in a car, there's a destination that I am aiming for. Anyone else in chat like that? Any of you say I, put I in the chat. Please let me know that I'm not the only one that feels that way. I'm like, that must be nice. I cannot get in the car and just go driving aimlessly for nothing. There's somewhere I want to go. Echo, I'm feeling much better. I feel a whole lot better. It's just my voice. That's it. That is it. Ashley says, I want to be a better Christian and let go of anger and believe in myself again. Amen, Ashley. My husband's ex-wife, I used to have so much anger towards her because of things that we went through. Not because she was his ex-wife. I could actually be friends with this woman, and right now we're friends. So early on in our marriage, things that happened, I had so much anger in me for her that I could literally feel poison inside of me. Literally. And when I decided to just forgive her without her even knowing, my life feels so much better. I just had to get that out of my system because that poison was just killing me, basically. So, and that's what I've had to learn with my stepdad as well. I forgive him and everything. That's my favorite song by Dixie Chicks. I'm not a big fan of Dixie Chicks, but I love this one song that says, I'm not ready to make nice. But, forgive, I can do that. Right now, I gotta have my space. Echo says I. Selena says I. Jimmy says I. There we go. Lisa D. My friend Gail and I did that today. Just drove in country looking at fall color, beautiful trees. I can do that, but I want to be going somewhere. I need a plan so much I tend to not do anything out of fear of messing up or making people mad at me, right? Yes. That's why I have a hard time making decisions sometimes, but I'm getting better at it. Her husband yelled, we were so long just picking up bird food. But see, Lisa D, you had a destination. You were going to go pick up bird food. So, my husband likes to be in control when we are going somewhere. I like for him to be in control too, and in the driver's seat, because I just make him nauseous when I drive. Just kidding. I mean, well, kind of, but. But I always let him drive when we're going somewhere together. But for myself, when I get in my car, I love driving my car. Every time I get in, I'm just thanking the Lord for my husband who got me in my car after I had my major wreck. I love my car. It's faster than his. So now instead of me having the 4-cylinder, he's got it. I got this, the V6 and everything. It's cooler than his. It drives smoother than his. And the color of my car it fits just me. You don't ever know what you're going to get. You're going to get green, black, depending on how the light hits it, navy blue. And it's called Galactic Aqua, so that kind of helps you realize what I'm talking about color-wise. But okay, y'all don't care about my car, right? But I realized I like to be in control too. I like to be in the driver's seat determining the speed. I like the speed. Where I'm going, what I want out of life. Because if you are not in the driver's seat of your life, then life will drive you. Did y'all hear that? If you are not in the driver's seat, if you are not in control of your life, life will control you. It will drive you. If you're getting that, put me in the chat. Put me. I promise I have a point to all of this. So just like with the life coaching I'm wanting to do, I truly believe in the deepest depth of me that this is my purpose in life. I truly believe this is what I was meant to do. I believe that I'm just now finding my purpose. I feel like my whole life I've been doing what is expected. I feel I've been playing it safe, having that safety net there. And let me tell you what it's done for me. Zilch, nada, not for my soul. It has done nothing. Yes, it's provided a means. It has provided the things that I need, pay our bills, have a roof over our head, food in our stomachs, clothing on our back. But for my soul, it has done nothing. And I'm talking about my personal soul. I'm not getting into the religious side of it. But yeah, I think y'all know what I'm saying about the soul of you. Now, I do feel it has allowed me to have relationships in my life with the clients. I've known some of these clients for 30 years, and some of those clients have become some of my dearest friends. But I also believe I've been out of sync. Here we go, guys. I've been out of sync with who God meant for me to be, what life meant for me to be. And because of not allowing and receiving who I was meant to be due to fear, the thoughts could not come to me because of fear. And I'm not saying that fear is gone completely. It's not, trust me. But I'm tired of facing that fear. I'm ready to let go. Let go and let God, right? But only because I was scared to allow it. I was scared to believe it and receive the challenge. If you are like me, put I in the chat. If you are like me, put I in your chat. Not my chat, your chat, whatever. Never seen someone move fast till you saw me run into that bunch of crazy stained plates and stuff. After a car wreck destroyed my body for over a decade of surgery, I fell into the hands of my husband's cultist church. And it was a living hell to try and escape while bedridden. I can only imagine what that was like. Actually, I've never been in that situation, so I'm not going to say I know what you feel like. I do have family members that have been in those type of cults where they didn't believe in doctors and stuff like that, and other issues that go into those and so forth. And I've had one cousin lose two babies because of not believing in doctors and stuff. And, now she's out of that and she looks back and, there is some regret there. That's right. We are help you through it till you believe in and love yourself. Amen, Selena. I was in an emotional uh, abusive marriage, and I did not realize how much he tore me down. Um, Even to this day, there will be little remnants of it. And I've been married to Robert for 22 years. We've been together for 23, so we're talking at least 24 years that I was married to this man. But he tore me down so much. He tore my self esteem down so much. He tore down who I was. And I think some of that probably has to do with my stepdad as well. That I got so wrapped up, I became so dependent without boundaries and everything that I lost who I was in my identity. Um, so while I've not been through exactly what you've been through, uh, maybe similar situations, but probably nothing compared to what you've been through, Ashley. So I've seen you comment about that in other chats, and my heart goes out to you. So the whole purpose in life, my purpose in my life, is to line myself up with the purpose. And I truly feel that deep in my heart, I know that I am a helper. I know that I am a doer. And I know I am meant to do good for others. I know I cannot let my fears to stop me from allowing and receiving what I was meant to do and who I was meant to be. Any longer. No more. I'm done. It stops today. The third law. No, Ashley, you're fine. That's what I want people to know, that when they come in here, that this is a safe place, that you can be as vulnerable and share as much as you want to share, or as little as you want to share. And you'll always be welcome here, no matter what. So the third law in physics, does anybody know what the third law in physics is? Because I didn't. Does anyone know what the third law of physics is? I didn't take physics in school. But the third law in motion, that's what I meant to say, third law in motion. Does anybody know what the third law in motion is? If I say it right, you might go. The third law in motion in physics, if I can even say the word, is for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. Y'all didn't know y'all were coming here for a science lesson, right? And then Newton's law is that everything that goes out is coming back. What I do to someone else is coming back to me. What I put out is what I get back. So there's another law that y'all probably should know very well, that everything that goes up, what is it, guys? What happens? Everything that goes up? Anybody guess? I'm gonna take a sip of tea and allow for the lag, or however many seconds it is on StreamYard and YouTube. But everything that goes up, you nailed it, Wing. Everything that goes up must come down. Doesn't mean that it happens right away. It can actually take some time for it to come down. But it will come down. That's right, must come down. But people don't want to go down, right? We all think that going down means something bad. They don't want to allow and receive that something might happen, or you're up one day in sales and the next day you're what? You're down. But everything that goes up must come down. So I want you to look at it like this. When you plant a tree, do you plant the seed up or do you plant the seed down? Put it in chat. Do you think you plant a seed for a tree, a flower, a plant, a vegetable, whatever? I mean, there are, well, no, I guess they're all. Yeah, I'm getting tired. But do you put a seed up in the air or do you put it down for the most part? I'm leaving a 1% chance that there might be something special out there. Selena got it. You put it down. You put it down in the ground, right? Really? Up? Are y'all seeing something that I don't know? But you put the seed down in the ground, usually. And with the seed in the ground, it's all dark. And you probably feel alone if you're the seed and you're down in the ground, right? But what does that seed do? Come on, guys, don't stop here. What does that seed in the ground do? It's down in the ground. What does it do? Plant the seed in the ground, which means down on the ground. What does it do? Well, if you nurture it, there you go. Ashley's right on it. If you nurture it and you feed it and you water it, that seed eventually is going to start putting out roots to take hold of the ground, right? That's your foundation. And then it starts to allow and to receive the water, the food, what the earth has to offer it. So if this tree is being taken care of, being fed and watered and nurtured, remember the seed started down in the ground. The opposite of reaction, if something's down, must go up, right? If something up must come down, then obviously what's down must go up. So that seed that was lonely and in the dark, until someone started helping, whether that was a person, whether that was God, or whether it was Mother Nature, started helping it. It allowed itself to be helped. It received that help, that it started growing. And which way did it start growing, guys? It started growing up. So that seed started growing up. It planted its roots, its foundation, and then it started to go up. And you see, just because you might be down now, right now, doesn't mean you can't go up. There's no ceiling either on how far up you can go. Right? No ceiling whatsoever. I was really trying to make a point there, guys. I'm sorry if I confused y'all. I guess I should have just stuck with the tree, right? So meditation, or if you don't like that word or feel weird about that word, you want to find a place that you can be still. Just like that seed in the ground. Just like the seed in the ground. When we're still, when we meditate, it allows us to tap into the power that created you so that you are in alignment, so that you can receive with that. When we are synced up to what is called life, when we are synced up to allow the challenges and receive the challenges, it creates experience for you. It opens up doors for you that you never thought could ever be open. It allows you to meet others. I truly 100% believe that is why I am on YouTube doing these Monday motivation. Look at all of you that are here now or will watch the playback. I've either met you just through here or I met you in person and on here. Things start to show up and start happening. And when I am in sync, I allow myself to receive what life has to offer. And I am now at that point in my life, almost 49 years later, with doing what is the purpose of my soul's being here. I am allowing myself to use my personality to serve, to receive the energy of my soul. I'm here to be used as a vessel from the source of which I have come. For me, from God. Amen. I am being the vessel that He put me here on earth to be, to help others. I know that that's now my purpose. All the energy that you use on being jealous of somebody, comparing yourself to somebody, wishing you had somebody's life or talents, all that energy, it is being completely wasted. You should instead, I should instead focus the energy on what we have to offer. What am I allowing and receiving? Is it negativity? If so, that's what you're putting out, and that's what you're getting back. That's what you're allowing to happen, and that's what you're receiving back. You got me? If you do, say, oh, I got you. You could even put a little twist in there. Oh, I got you, right? My job has been feeling like a job. I have forgotten what I have to offer. Is it my dream job? No. Is it what I want to be doing in 2 years, 5 years, or even 10 more years? No. But I have been forgetting that I've been called to do a service, to help others. Doesn't mean that's what I'm supposed to always do in that field for the rest of my life. But that is leading me into doing what my purpose in life to do is helping others, to help guide and help people to change their thought process from a negative thought to a positive thought. That's why Monday Motivation was created. Exactly, Selena. No one can take your hope away. Only if you allow someone to take it. I'm tired of struggling against what is for me. I thought it was selling houses. I thought it was cooking food. I thought it was in the financial area. I thought it because I wanted to stay in my comfort zone. That's why I thought it. And I wanted to play on the safety net. Therefore, I chose not to allow and to receive. But that all changes, and it started changing in the last month. So you see, there is a benefit to having neck surgery. Just kidding. I don't recommend neck surgery to anybody, but there's been a benefit of me getting to stay home for the last, it'll be 6 weeks this Friday. But I still, and I got to thinking, that's what I'm saying. I got still, and I got to thinking, what is my purpose here on earth at almost age 49? This has been driving me up the wall, guys. I wasn't happy at my job because there's still a little part of me that's not happy. That's a whole nother story. But at almost age 49, it's like, what is it that I'm wanting? What is going to fulfill me? That's going to fulfill my soul, that's going to feed me, that's going to nurture me, that's going to water me. Just like that seed of the tree. I'm not fighting anymore. I'm going to allow myself to be pushed beyond my comfort zone so I can grow. I'm going to let myself receive what is meant to be mine and receiving the help from other coaches so I can fulfill my purpose. I believe since I started this journey with my neck surgery 6 weeks ago almost, that I allow myself to stay still with the first 2 weeks of that surgery because God, I haven't been still since. But that God started revealing my purpose to me. I've talked about coaching before, but it's just been really, it's just been really laid on my heart. I'm just seeing it everywhere I go, everything that I do. I am a feather. Yes, I will talk again. Sorry, Robert, just turned TV on. But again, like I said, I'm not going to be scared anymore. I'm going to do what I was meant to do. But I started looking into it almost 6 weeks ago, probably the week after my surgery, maybe. I don't know. It don't matter. And things started flowing because I am allowing and I am receiving what life has to offer. Not being scared anymore. And you know that we can have dams in our lives due to fear. Just think about the water, the rivers, the creeks and stuff when beavers build the dams. What happens? The water, it builds up, right? And when we have dams in our lives, because the reason why they're there is because we're too afraid to bust through it. And all we got to do is take away one piece of wood, one branch, one whatever, just to start busting through and not have that anymore. It's that dam that holds us back. The fear, the discomfort, the being scared, not believing in yourself. Those are all dams in your life. And if you just bust through it, you can have so much more. I know that I am and I have become a better person for what I have offered and what I will continue to offer. Remember the story, the words that you tell yourself is how you will perceive the world. What you put out is what you get back. So if you believe the negative story, the negative words that you are telling yourself, if you're allowing that and receiving that to be the truth, then you create the difficulties. And when you create the difficulties in your life, then life just reaffirms the belief and that life is hard. That's it. Really, someone out there that's, that you believe is there's somebody out there that's just doing it to us. That's the circumstances you have been in or are in. And that the past is what created this. If you remove the person that did this to you and you put them on Hell Island, let's erase your past now. That person is gone. Now that that person's gone, let's erase the past. What are you going to do now? You are still you. You still got to do something, right? You're still alive. You're still in the living. So here's the question then. What are you going to allow yourself to receive? Are you going to allow to have the kind of energy and intention that begins to create the biggest volume of change in your life? If so, then put I in the chat. If you are going to start allowing to have the kind of energy and intention that begins to create the biggest volume of change in your life, say I. Thank you, Selena. That's right, the levee breaks. I love you. I love you so much, Selena. You are all my favorite seeds, and I'm going to help you if I can, if God allows me to help you grow. Right? Yes. When I have asked people, so what happened? What happened? What changed your thought process? What made you allow and receive? You know what they say? Very simple answer. They say, I just made up my mind. They just made up their mind that they were going to do this, and they made a decision with such firm intention. Let me tell you, these past 6 weeks of studying myself and figuring out what I am meant to do and be, allowing and receiving the help, that decision has carried a level of energy that has been so much greater. I wake up with a purpose in my life now. I wake up, I'm excited to get up. And I've never been excited to get up, guys, ever. But the seed has been planted. The roots are starting to take hold. And now it is my time to rise and continue to water myself, to feed myself, to allow and receive what my life needs to continue to looking in the future. Remember at the beginning when I asked, what would your life be like as you looked into the future and not allowing fear to stop you? I'm not allowing fear to stop me because I'm allowing myself to do what I need to do for my future life. And I'm willing to receive what comes with it. What you put out comes back to you. If you believe that, say, I believe that in chat. Thank you guys for participating tonight. It means so much to me. It means a lot. I not only get something by it, by getting you guys to participate, but I also think you get something by it as well. Thank you for being here, for your support as always. Remember, I made an offer for 3 people to be my trial clients for my life coaching. It will be absolutely free, but I think you will earn so much from it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back to the beginning of this video and watch for the offer that I made at the very beginning. Okay, guys. Anything else? God gave you a moment to think. You can talk. You can't help but think and know when you go your voice. You was going to make your voice count. Oh, thank you, Jimmy. Awesome, guys. Awesome, awesome. All right, y'all know I like to keep these 45 minutes to an hour. We just kind of gone over the hour. Now let me make a few more announcements. Tomorrow night, Roflo, the Booty Chick, and myself will be here for an auction starting at 8 p.m. Central. Wednesday night, Dreamcatcher, I don't know why I always say that. Dream Chaser, Tammy, Mystic Abyss, Elisa, and myself will be back. Not sure on time just yet because I know Elisa likes to start early because she drives a little bit, probably about 30 minutes from the flea market shop where we do the shows. And so I try to start early for her so she's not out so late. Plus, she works all day Wednesday at the flea market. But we'll be doing that Wednesday night, so just stay tuned for the announcement. I think for now I put it for 7. Thursday night, I will have Cool Ranch back on with me and Road Flow at 8 p.m. Central. And then on Saturday, I will hopefully be back with Mystic Abyss Elisa if we're not too tired from Dollar Days that we're doing at the flea market. It's the biggest event that I helped Tammy put on for the flea market. And last year was huge, and I just want this year to be even better. So, but that'll be at 8 p.m. Central if we still go live Saturday night. All right, hold on just a second. So, Ashley, if you want to put in for the life coach, all you got to do is send me an email at scooterrenee@gmail.com. It's right here below my face right now and down in the description. If that is something you're interested in doing, you and I will talk one-on-one about what that looks like and so forth. It'll be set up as a Zoom meeting. It'll just be you and me, nobody else. Strictly confidential. But I'm looking for 3 people so I can just kind of get my feet wet in it. So if you want to do that, just send me a message. All right, guys. Next week, we are going to be talking about cultivating abundance. So until then, go out there and allow yourself all the good you deserve and receive it. And remember, what you put out there is coming back. Let's do this thing. Good night, guys.